Well, the wife and her mother went out for their walk and whatever else before we get up to all sorts of trouble today. Today's our last day and we're coming home today, so I figured while the house is quiet I'll show you a little bit about the portable terminal. It's called the laptop that I have here, and this is an old Gateway over here. This Gateway computer has, according to Windows, a Pentium dual CPU T2310 at 1.46 or 1.47 gigahertz, and has 2.5 gig of RAM. Yes, it does say 32-bit operating system because that's exactly what I installed on it. This originally came with Windows Shitsta, but I installed 7 Home Premium 32 shit because 64 shit does nothing. I've never seen any sort of performance boost, or at least for anything I do. Now, people with gaming and other stupid shit like that may certainly experience a difference, but everybody has gone to 64-bit, but 32-bit is great because that still allows Windows to run 8-bit and 16-bit applications without any problem, such as this really, really old program I have on here called the American Heritage Dictionary. This is back from the Windows 3.1 days, and there you go. And you can type in, you know, any kind of word you want, and let's do obnoxious, and there you go. It just comes up. Simple as that. So let's go over all the ports on this thing. In the front here, it has a microphony port and a headphone jack. The battery in this laptop is shot, I forgot to mention before. That's why you see the purple light there, but it will not charge. That light goes in and out. The battery indicator is shot, as you can tell. It does not like that kind. And this panel right below the mousey actually has indicators for wireless and I think the CD drive. I don't know if it'll light up if I eject it. It does. You see the purple light went out, and if I go and try to do something here, let's try to just load this. There's the hard drive light there. It also has a caps lock. I don't know if it has number lock or anything else. It's not even worth looking into. But anyway, back to the ports. There is utterly nothing on this side except the fact that this is I think a DVD burner. Yeah, it has that label flash technology. Little bustication on the grill over here. Kensington lock port in the back. And if we unplug that. So like I was saying, this has 4 USB ports, Mycroft, Etherwebs, built-in dial-up modem, fancy stuff there, SD card slot, and this also has a what do you call it, like a card bus port over here, or maybe it's even express card with that weird shape one. I don't even know. I've never ever had a need to use that. And in the back, at the far end there is just VGA and power. That's really it. And it has a couple of stupid media buttons, you know, play, stop, fast forward, rewind, and audio, up, down, and mute. And a real, honest-to-goodness touchpad with a separate scroll point on the side there. And it actually will scroll the volume up and down as I play with it. You can see right there as I move on the scroll pad. And separate, actual, real, honest-to-goodness buttons. Something you don't find today. And they both still work fine, although the left button is always a little more pushed in because that is obviously often more used. So this allows me to do pretty much anything. It does play the shoutcast. just like that. No problem. It's all built right in. Of course, I have TeamViewer, so I can connect up to whatever's at home if I need to. And just, you know, Google Chrome, just catching up on some videos here. I could upload stuff, and I have done that right from the SD slot. It does everything I need it to do. In fact, this machine is more powerful than the machine I use at home. So it's certainly more than plenty of computing experience for what I need to do. And it just keeps on trucking. I don't know how old this laptop is, but it's got to be, considering it had Vista on it, 6, 7 years. I don't even remember if the hard drive was original on it. So this one's been around, but certainly does the trick. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit subscribe, and she don't use jelly. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. It's for the sound bar. 4 USB ports together. McCroft. Son of a...